Hello everybody, welcome back to Landedkiller show. Not much has happened for World of Warships news this week. We've had a couple of random articles on Easter egg hunts, so we'll participate in that, I guess. Outside of that, they released an article on the, I believe, what was it? Graphical improvements. Why has it just kind of been radio silence this week? Like, I'm gonna even check the dev log to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Because I do not believe I saw one this week. No dev blog this week. Which means, usually this means that there's usually some big announcement coming usually the week after, when you don't have one for a while, most of the time. Let's see here, this is my first battle in Atlantico. It's not a bad ship, but just put it in the okay range, honestly. I wouldn't say that you should sit there and go and get it right now or anything like other people might tell you. Because honestly, I just give it how it is. I'm not gonna try to sit there and upsell you, go buy this, go get that permanent ship, blah blah blah. Like, honestly, I just worked on 2 killer film reviews tonight, actually. I got the Mrbeastand and I got the Sonic 2. So those are in the work. So those are basically rendered and uploaded basically by the time I'm recording this. And those will be coming out about 3 days apart from each other pretty much, because the Mrbeastand should drop by the time this video drops, and then the Sonic will drop about 3 days later on the 20th. Pretty much. And yes, happy Easter to those who celebrate. I understand that some don't. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else I can really say about the Warships, because there's just been a lack of news lately. It's still eerie, honestly, with Dasha acting the way she did in that video. Just never seen Dasha act like that ever. Honestly, I just wonder how long we have before we get a new developer or things switch and whatnot. I think that they're going to give us some kind of update on that next week. I don't know. I haven't been seeing anything in the grapevine lately. You got iearlgrey being silly as usual, posting stuff. I'm not going to get into what he posts. If you want to follow him, that's up to you. I'm not following him anymore. I just unfollowed him because I'm just done. Need to see the constant stuff going on. I already know what's going on. Not really the focus of what I want to spend my time on. And sometimes you get negative dum-dums at work. I just try to tune them people out. You notice that your main battery doesn't always hit. It's not as bad as Marlboro is. Secondaries just are not the strongest things in the book. They work. I got this loaded up with IFHE, so the secondary should hit a little harder. My first battle I didn't really do so well. Maybe that's why I'm kind of like this, but the secondaries just didn't seem to cut into things like I wanted them to. I don't think this is a terrible ship. I just think that it needs something to it. It needs like something more to it. It feels this battle is designed Dizzy Provision. It's better. You can see those secondaries do hit for a little bit of damage. Just the fact that you don't really get to have brawling range, and when you do play co-op, somebody's trying to drop torps like this Nevsky here. Dropping torps before you can really do any damage with the secondaries. See, even before I could do any damage with secondaries, he had already dropped torps. That's the problem with co-op battles right now, is you have too many people running in, running and gutting and spamming torps. I think there needs to be some changes to torpedoes in this game. I seriously do. What's the point of secondary battleships in a dockyard if you can't even use the secondaries, for crying out loud? I mean, come on. I'm trying to be negative here. I'm just saying, what's the point? only time you can really use secondaries is if you get into a brawl mode or if you're in co-op here. This is the only way I can really show off the secondaries, but I have a hard time even doing that because it's race to kill all the ships and it's done. See? Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, we're just gonna, what's this for? Oh, for more submarine testing stuff. Like, it's just ridiculous right now with the whole co-op being in the state it's in. It's like everybody wanted everything to go harder, so they made it harder. But still, people are able to go in there and take out the ships within minutes. It's really ridiculous. Like, they just go with the torpedoes and they just sink the ships before you can even get any damage out. It's like we're gonna have to put speed boost on a lot more ships now if this keeps happening. You're gonna have to buff up the older ships in order to compete with the newer ships because newer ships are faster. Well, the older ships are still slow. Like, I don't even know why anybody would grind the Vermont line now unless they just really hated CVs with a passion. Oh, and speaking of CVs, here's CVs with the tier 6. I don't really mind too much. Honestly, like, you're gonna see some new music show up in the videos, specifically on Landedkiller Zombies and Landedkiller Minecraft. Those have new music, and I'm sure you've already noticed the new music on Landedkiller Racing, perhaps. But yeah, I try to make investments in the channel when I can. It's not like I have a whole staff like Mrbeastand. Like, I don't even think Mrbeast's videos are believable anymore if he's just gonna sit there and have SFX in a lot of the videos going forward. It sounds like that's what he wants to do pretty much by his job postings, and that's just ridiculous. I'm all for special effects and all, but it just really goes against his channel from when he first started. Like, hiring more staff or CGI effects perspective, you lose some authenticity to your videos when you just sit there and just slap SFX on everything. But I get it. Yay! Let's just slap SFX on anything, on everything. I hope nobody will notice. I mean, come on. It's just ridiculous. You just know it's gonna be in like every video. Now you're gonna be like, is this a real shark in the video? Is this a fake shark in the video? Is this really happening? Is this CGI? I mean, there's got to be a point to when people will just wake up and say, I'm tired of this because this is fake. It's not real. But most likely people won't because they are too used to Hollywood pulling the same stuff. So yeah, it's just sad to look at his channel and to see that he wants to sit there and go away from his roots. But it's understandable given time. He's got to appeal to the 12-year-olds because if you appeal to the 12-year-olds, you get a ton of views on YouTube, just being honest. But I'm not going to sit there and cater my content to people that are younger because I intended to create these channels so that all ages can enjoy them, not just younger kids. I'm not gonna just dumb down the videos just for somebody who's younger. I mean, come on. Most of the World of Warships audience is like 30 and up, pretty much. Not to say anything against those that are younger. I think you guys are cool and stuff, but I'm not focusing my channel towards you guys. You got your TikToks and stuff. You guys can go watch those or go watch any of the other channels if you want. It's fine. I'm just not gonna be like every other YouTube content creator and just appeal to people that are 12 and younger. It's just not my niche. It's really not my niche. The niche is more kind of like people who are more like 14 and older, honestly. That's kind of my target demographic for most of my channels. Killer Film Reviews obviously is more geared to those that are 18 and older. I even put that in the channel description itself. Honestly, I just get I just get tired of the meme videos sometimes. I don't know if it's just me, but maybe I'm getting a little older. But the special effects every 5 minutes it's just cheesy in my opinion. I miss the old YouTube, the YouTube that that we all grew up with, pretty much, for some of us. Actually, just had funny videos. Wasn't about trying to create special effects every 5 seconds or the biggest ever video that you can pull off with special effects. Don't get me wrong, I like the Mrbeastand Squid Games video and all. I just feel that the authenticity is just gone now if he's just going to go the full SFX route. Basically, by the job postings, that's what it looks like he's going to go down. It's just really ridiculous. Guess I gotta finish off this ship, otherwise another ship's gonna steal my kill, pretty much. But yeah, I just try to be genuine, you know. I don't sit there and write scripts like other people do, because I just don't have time for it, honestly. But perhaps I should for killer film reviews, honestly. That's the only one I really even want to do it for, because the film review channel, it makes more sense. I don't want to do scripted videos for the main channel because I don't feel that's authentic. It's not your real self, it's your quote-unquote like yourself with limits, all that stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, there's sometimes when it's good to just be like on a script and stuff, like if you're doing a serious video and stuff. But if you're just doing a video and stuff and you don't have a lot of time on your hands and you just gotta make the video, you know, it's common sense. Like, honestly, like if I stopped uploading to the channels, it's only because maybe I need to take a break for that week, or I need to take a break, or something happened. I have to deal with it, you know. I don't want my channels to turn to, oh, Landedkiller hasn't uploaded in 3 months or 6 months, and then done. Like, I actually want to keep the uploads consistent, and I've been trying to do that. I'm trying to get videos out every week on all the channels. Landedkiller Plus is a little bit of a different category in itself, because I don't even know what kind of content I want to even do on that right now. The random game stuff is going to be mostly its niche for now. I know it's just been Sonic videos the past couple of times, but it's just to get videos out on the channel right now. When I get more time on my hands, then I'll be able to upload something more in depth on there. Maybe Among Us more often on that. Oh look, more torpedoes, predictable. At this point, I'm just tired of torpedoes taking over the meta. I really am. It just kills the fun. I miss the days when I could go in and brawl. Why does the meta have to be torpedoes and YOLO rushes now? It's ridiculous. I can't be the only one that misses the old world warships. I suppose super ships were going to come eventually. Tier 11 was going to come eventually, I suppose, because they needed to find a way to make more money off people. But it is what it is. I'm going to need to get a super ship or two for clan battles, and that's it. That's the only time I'm really planning to pull them out. Eventually, when I have a little bit more time on my hands, I plan to go more in depth once I actually get a super ship here and I can actually mess around with it. I don't know. I mean, I can't be the only content creator that just continues to feel that something is off with the game. I can't be the only one. But everybody from Notzer, no Zoop for you. Who else? Maltese Knight, Sea Raptor. You guys all continue going on as normal as if nothing's wrong, and I think you guys need to just consider for the moment that there might be a possibility that things are going to change by a lot. You guys need to rework that into your videos somewhat and be real with your audiences and tell them, hey, this is where I'm at now. I'm a little suspicious, blah blah blah, like I mean with my audience. I mean, come on. See Lord Mrbeastand as well, dude. Come on. You guys gotta come out of the woodwork, you gotta say what you're thinking. Instead of just continuing on as normal, being radio silent. And you guys haven't even said anything on iearlgrey because you're too afraid, I guess. But I'm just gonna say I don't like the direction that iearlgrey is going. He used to be a nice guy. I used to Twitter DM him sometimes, but he's just gone off the deep end lately. And I'm not gonna explain really why, as I don't want hate thrown towards him. I still respect him for his views on things. But he is just going off the deep end lately when it comes to aspects of what's going on over in Ukraine specifically, without getting into more of it. This will be the last time I address that situation specifically, unless something major happens. Obviously, if there's an update on Wargaming side on their Lesta separation stuff, I'll let you guys know. But I don't want the focus of the videos to be on current events all the time. I like to just have these little chats where I'm real with you guys. So happy Easter to those who celebrate it, and have a great day.